right. Do we have any questions from Zoom to start? Awesome. We'll do questions in the room. We could go back to Zoom. Start with Tyler.
Hey, Zane, how you doing?
What's good? How you doing?
Good. We've been checking in with a lot of you guys about Kevin Jennings, SMU's quarterback. What have you seen from him on film, and what are the challenges that he's going to present you guys on Saturday?
Yeah, he's a dynamic player, athletic, great passer. He's a great player for their team. Works well within their system. I think it's a good challenge for us up front.
Let's go in the middle here. Is it Max?
Hey, Zane, how are you?
What's good? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well. With Jennings as well as the running back Smith, what is this run scheme? What challenges does their run scheme present to you guys up front?
Yeah, they got a couple unique fits that we haven't seen yet, so I think that's one thing that we've been working on. Everything else pretty much the same. We know what we got to do. We just got to handle business.
In the front here, Bob.
What's good?
You've had a dynamic year yourself with tackles for loss, disruptive plays, quarterback hurries. The year that you've had in your third year, the growth that you've had. I'm just curious. You didn't get a lot of love when it came to the All Big Ten team. Is that something that ticks you off, motivates you? Do you ignore that and just focus on the game, or did that bother you?
Yeah, nah, I really don't pay attention to that stuff. I mean, it is what it is. Of course, I want to be the best in America, but I know who I am, so I just got to keep proving that.
Let's go in the middle here, John.
Zane, what did you feel like you learned from the Oregon game, and what did they kind of do that kind of got you guys off base a little bit?
I'll say a different look, different fit that we haven't seen in the Big Ten. You know, we all have similar play styles playing Big Ten teams. They were a little different, some things we didn't see, so I think we're going to get that button up this week.
Let's go in the middle, Seth.
Hey, Zane, thanks for the time.
Yeah.
We've seen Xavier Gilliam and Ty Blanning get a little more playing time late in the season there. How have you kind of seen them develop, and how confident are you in them to be able to make some big plays and some big moments here?
Yeah, those guys taking the process very well, not getting down themselves because they're not getting the snaps that they think they should, but they come in every day working and trying to improve and looking for things to improve, so I think they're going to be good for us.
We'll go to Mark and then Joe.
Zane, we've heard some guys make decisions on their futures. Have you made that decision on what you'll do next year? And if not, what will the timetable be? When would you address that?
Yeah, nah, I haven't made a decision. I'm just focused on SMU as of right now.
Go ahead, Joe.
We've heard a lot of talk about the weather. The guys in Dallas are talking about it. As an Orlando guy, what do you think that plays a factor at all, coming from a warmer environment to a colder one?
Yeah, most definitely. It does. I mean, my first cold game, I was struggling out there, man, so I kind of got used to it. I kind of know what to do, the little secrets and stuff like that to play in it. But, yeah, it's a factor for sure.
Let's go to Zoom. Devin Jackson, Philadelphia Inquirer.
Hey, Zane. We just wanted to ask about playing along the Penn State defensive line. You guys have been really disruptive this year, both on run and passing downs. Obviously playing next to Denied and Sutton. Abdul Carr, what's it been like this year to be able to create that havoc, and how fun is it to give those offensive lines different looks and, cause stress on them in all facets?
It's been fun, man. I mean, playing with those guys allowed me to make plays, allowed them to make plays, and use our skill sets to help the team win.
Any more questions in the room for Zane or on Zoom? We got one here, Max.
You mentioned your first cold game was a bit of adjustment. What did it take to get used to playing in cold weather?
You just got to know the ins and outs. I mean, it's going to hurt regardless, so it's kind of a mental thing that you got to get used to. You know, the first time you go into it, you're not aware of that. And then it's little things that you can do to stay warm, like warm skin, the Vaseline and stuff like that.
Over here on the right, Tyler.
Zane, I know you haven't talked about making a decision for 2025, but Drew did, and he announced that yesterday. Someone who's from your class in 2022, someone who's a captain in your locker room, what does that decision coming now mean for this program moving forward into the playoffs and ultimately for 2025?
I think that just makes everyone more bought in as of this year right now, because we got SMU this week, so having our quarterback knowing in the back burner of our brain he coming back, it kind of give us a little relief and just keep playing ball.
Got one right here, Tyler. Ethan, if you could bring Tyler Millen here.
Obviously, with the two young defensive tackles along that line, how have you kind of emerged as a leader along that defensive line? And the second part to that, how have you kind of grown personally, physically, kind of striking perspective?
Yeah, I mean, as far as the young guys and me leading the example, I think I just do it every day with my habits and what I do every day in the facility. Coming in, rehab, treatment, my daily habits, showing up, being intentional in film, writing down notes, taking on things of that nature. What was your second question? You forgot. Yeah, but yeah, I did too. Yeah, well, I forgot too, so we good.
Shane.
Zane, with this being such a unique opportunity, you know, it's kind of a win or go home, must-win scenario, kind of unprecedented in college football. So how do you guys kind of approach that as far as, like, how fired up are you for that and kind of this unique experience?
Yeah, I mean, we taking it as, like, this is the last rodeo every game, you know what I'm saying? So we leaving everything we got out there. I mean, going tired, all hurt, pain, injuries, playing through everything because you don't know what's going to happen next. So we leaving it all out there. We playing balls to the walls.
Zane, when it comes to individual honors, Abdul has gotten a lot of All-America status, All-Big Ten status. As a teammate, what does that mean to you to see someone that you work with get recognized like that, to have one of your own seen that way nationally?
Yeah, that mean the world, man. You know what I'm saying? We grind every day. You know what I'm saying? Seeing somebody on the team gets that much recognition is great. That means all the work that we're doing is paying off.
Any more questions for Zane? Audrey.
Thanks for your time, Zane.
Mm-hmm.
We've asked a lot of guys about Abdul Carter this year.
Yeah.
What's maybe the most impressive thing you've seen him do to a guy in practice?
In practice, I mean, I see him do everything. Power, speed. I don't know. It's kind of become normal to me at this point because I see it so often. Probably just pass rush moves.
Has he embarrassed anybody?
Yeah. He has. I mean, everybody get embarrassed sometimes.
Let's go T. Frank in the corner here.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm all right. This is ironic coming from me, who's half your size, but you're an undersized defensive tackle by NFL college football standards. Does that play into your game? Do you think about, like, I have to win like this or I have to win like that, or do you go out and play and just succeed regardless of any of those kind of ideas or concepts?
Yeah, I never really thought of that. I mean, they've been saying that since I was in high school. You just gotta play football. Football is football, no matter how big or small you is. The techniques are the techniques. You gotta find a way to win. So just have fun with the game, and everything else will take care of itself.
Any more questions for Zane?